Good morning, my beautiful people. This is John from USA London. Welcome back to Sunday Talk. Today's episode is going to be episode number 204. And just like every week, we're going to go over NVC update overview. For some of you guys who missed this week update, we're going to go over powerful and positive quote. Not go over, but I have a new powerful and positive quote for you guys. And we'll go over 5 questions I received from some of you guys regarding immigration process, I-130 process in general. And also, I have a question that can help some of you guys who started NVC process, or thinking about or maybe petition for a relative or who lives overseas. Okay, it's just a tips that will help you. I want to wish you guys a happy Sunday. I hope your day is going well. If you discover me for the first time, my name is John. Like I say, my main goal here is to help newcomers, permanent residents, and also U.S. citizens regarding the I-130 process. We cover other topics and that can help newcomers to have a better life here in the United States of America. Whatever information I provide here, whatever advice I give is not legal advice. If you want legal advice, you need to talk to an immigration lawyer or attorney. So guys, without further ado, let's start with the questions that I have for you today. USA Mon. The first question of today's video is coming from Chrissy9623. Here is the question. USA Mon, I was sent a RFE from my previous IA-64 affidavit of support from my husband, but I now realize that I had a 40 qualify as a credit working over 11 years now. Can I still file my exemption IA-64W? My sponsor doesn't have enough tax for my affidavit. Can I still file an IA-64W? Or is too late to fix now? Thank you. Well, thanks for the question. Some of you guys who are not familiar with IA-64W, it's basically a waiver for the regular affidavit of support. Okay, so you have to meet certain criteria in order to file IA-64. One of them is to be qualified for 40 quarters of work, which is equivalent to 10 years of work here in the United States of America. Well, this viewer saying that okay, there is a petitioner or a sponsor who want to sponsor him, but that person doesn't have enough money. Now he realized that he been working here in the United States of America for 11 years now. He want to know if he can file the IA-64W now, or it's too late. Well, I mean, you can contact NVC or USCIS. I don't know which agency is working on your case, to let them know that okay, now you have you qualify to file an IA-64W, to see if they will let you file the IA-64W, because I don't think it's too late. Maybe you didn't know, because you say 11 years, normally it's 10 years of work. You can just let them know that way. You provide any document that prove that you are qualified for the 40 quarters of work, and then therefore they will let you file an IA-64W. You can also talk to an immigration lawyer, to see if maybe there is something I don't know. They may, give you advice, legal advice, for what you're supposed to do. But I don't think it's too late. I don't think it's too late. That's why it's better just to contact. You never know. Contact NVC or USCIS and let them know, your case. Maybe that will save you a lot of headache and a lot of money as well, because affidavit of support, that's it's a headache, especially if you cannot find somebody who meets the income requirement. Okay, all right, now guys, let's move to question number 2. This one is coming from Lorian Somerville 392. Here is the question. Hello, my husband filed separate petitions for me and my kids. Which form should I use? PS, we had to file separate petitions because they are his step kid. Well, so basically, this person want to know which affidavit of support to file because her husband filed I-130 petition for her and her kids. Okay, so based on my knowledge, since they are separate I-130 petition, you, the spouse or your husband, should file an IA-64 for you, which is affidavit to support, regular affidavit to support. And then your kids, if they are underage, he will file an IA-64W for them, but which is the exempt, a waiver, form for the regular IA-64. In case those kids are adult kids, so he will file the regular IA-64 for them as well. Okay, so guys, if you are enjoying the video so far, please click on the like button. That will help boost this video. Okay, so let's move to question number 3 here. This one is coming from Jenny CC 3428. Here's the question. Hi dear, is this DS 260 is for DV lorry or I-130? Because I filed I-130 for my husband on NVC website, it shows that principal applicant in IR1 visa category. Can he be able to bring our children? Well, thanks for the question. So there is only one DS on 260. Okay, people who want a lorry visa will file the same DS 260, which is an immigrant visa form. And then if somebody file an I-130 petition for you, you will file on the DS 260 form as well, in case you need to get a visa, immigrant visa, to come to United States of America. Okay, now in order for your husband to bring the kids and the children, first of all, you have to file for those kids if you are a U.S. citizen. If you are a permanent resident, as a petitioner, you are a permanent resident, you have to put those kids as a derivative applicant on your husband's application. Okay, if you didn't do that, you cannot just add those kids on the DS260, though. It doesn't work like that. You have to file a separate form for them, like I say, in case you are a U.S. citizen. That way, once USCIS approve the case, it will move to NVC. Then you can assist your children if they are underage, or you can file the form on their behalf. You can fill up the DS260 form on their behalf, to complete the immigrant visa process. Okay, all right. So let's move to question number 4. This one is coming from user XZ8VQ3QF5G. Well, that's the name. So here is the question. Good. If the case is in NVC, the beneficiary is already in the USA, the date has come, can I file the I-485 form, or do I need to transfer the case onto the US? Well, thanks for the question. That's a good question. I know a lot of people, I know there are a lot of people in this situation. Well, if you file for somebody, a relative, and then that relative moved to United States of America before maybe you guys get an interview appointment letter or cases document to qualify, what you have to notify NVC. You have to notify NVC, let them know that, okay, now the beneficiary here, United States of America, therefore he or she will continue the process here. By doing that, NVC will send the case to USCIS so that beneficiary can continue the process, once the I-130 is once it's approved, but once it's time to adjust the status on the to file an I-485. The beneficiary will file the I-485. Okay, so you have to let the NVC know about the situation. Question number 5, and this will be the last question of today's video. This one is coming from David Francis of 2412. Good morning. Which date is based on you getting your interview letter? Priority date add document to qualify. Well, thanks for the question. So, priority date, for some of you guys who don't know what it is the date the petition was filed. Okay, and then you document to qualify after NVC accept your document and the fees. All right. So now this viewer want to know which one NVC use on to, in order to get your in order to send you your interview appointment letter. So there are different factors, that contribute to this. Okay, it's not just based on priority date or document to qualify. First of all, let's say two people are in the same category. Okay, and then those somebody was document to qualify on January 1st and another person's document to qualify January 2nd. Normally the person who's document to qualify, on January 1st will get interview appointment letter on 1st. Okay, in case both of them are going to the same U.S. consulate. All right, so the priority date itself doesn't really play any big roles here, because I can file my petition maybe 2020, but if there is an issue where NVC asks me additional document, all those back and forth will delay the whole process. But somebody whose case was document to qualify, NVC didn't ask for additional document, that person will get interview appointment letter, before, me, basically. All right. So to answer your question, it's kind of like a tricky question, but normally the person who is document to qualify first should get an interview appointment letter first, but sometimes it's not always the case. All right, it's not always the case. The best thing is just to wait until you get your interview appointment letter, prepare for the interview, and go to the interview. All right, so guys, that's it for those 5 questions I have for you. Well, normally I talk about positive quotes before the questions, but today I did a question first. Now let's cover the positive quote that I have for you. Today's quote is coming from B.F. Skinner. Here is the quote: "A failure is not always a mistake. It must simply be the best one can do under the circumstances. The real mistake is to stop trying." Again, a failure is not always a mistake. It may simply be the best one can do under the circumstances. The real mistake is to stop trying. Okay, if you stop trying, that's where you make a mistake. But if you keep continuing, whatever mistake you make will become a lesson, and next thing you know, you will achieve your goal. Okay, so I think it's a powerful quote. Let me know in the description below, what do you think? All right, so guys, let's talk about the questions, the tips that I have for I-130 process before we cover NVC update. Okay, this tips is basically, it's a question. So here is the question: in order to pay NVC affiliate support and immigrant visa fees, you will need a bank routing number and a checking or saving account number from a US-based bank, true or false? Again, in order to pay NVC affiliate support and immigrant visa fees, you will need a bank routing number and a checking or saving account number from a US-based bank, true or false? What do you think? True. Okay, you cannot pay the immigrant visa fee or affiliate support fees with let's say a French-based bank account. You cannot do that. Okay, you gotta be US-based bank account, and you will need a bank routing number and also a checking or saving number in order to do so. Okay, so something I wanna let some of you guys know. Maybe you don't know, or maybe you know it, but at least I tell you that way. When you are at that level, it's time for you to pay the fees. You know exactly what you do. Don't try to use another bank, another country's bank account to pay the fee. NVC will reject it. Okay, all right, guys, let's cover NVC update. For this week that is ending. Okay, then next week we're gonna have a new update also. So basically, this week NVC announced on their website that they are working on cases they received from USCIS on June 8, 2023. they will send you a welcome letter once they create a visa case for you, or once your product date becomes current. Okay, and then some of you guys who send the document and pay fees, they are working on the one they receive on July 2nd 2023. Once everything is correct, they accept NVC accept everything, you're going to be document to qualify and wait for your interview appointment letter. And the third update is inquiries. They are working on the one they received from you guys on July 10 2023. Okay, make sure you check your inbox, your spam folder, your junk folder, to see if NVC reply to your inquiry. So guys, basically those are the stuff I want to cover in this video. I hope you learned something from the video, or you know somebody who will learn something from this video. In case you do, please share the video with that person. If you like the video, click on the like button. Okay, if you want to be notified every time I have a new video, click on the bell. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click on the subscribe button. If you want to support the channel, we have USMO shop link below in the comment section. You can click on it to purchase at least one t-shirt to support the channel. Once again, my name is John. Whatever you do today, do it peacefully, no stress. Thanks for watching, and I talk to you guys in another video.
USA Monde.